All right, guys, if you're watching this video, there's one of two things. First, you actually got a personalized text message invitation to save the date to our wedding. Look at this title screen.
It's beautiful.
That is awesome, right? Or you somehow found this public link on YouTube via the internet, and that would be crazy. However, either way, this is going to be a short 3 to 4 minute video to give you all the meaningful information you need to know about this wedding here you see on the title screen. There is also two things. This is obviously the viewer, whomever this is, of the 130 people that we're inviting, your first time watching the slideshow. This is also Lauren's first time watching the slideshow. So we'll get a cool reaction to what's going on here. So let's cover it. Here's the agenda. I'm going to make myself smaller. Look at this. You didn't even know I can do that. That's, we got crazy stuff going on. 4 things we cover. Dates and details. When is the wedding happening? Where? 2, wedding day schedule. What's going to happen when you show up? 3, the ultimate guest experience. 4, how to RSVP. Let's cut it. Now, here's some things that you know. Let's actually just cut this. Most weddings, this could actually be what you're thinking. Ceremony, cocktail hour, reception. But we knew that. What does it mean?
It's pretty basic.
What it means is they did a study. I'm kind of a nerd, so I actually did some research. Business Insider 2024, the Not Worldwide, reflects 92% of guests say the reception of those 3 things has the biggest impact on their overall wedding experience, which when you sit on that fact, that actually makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
That's actually the longest duration that they're at the wedding, 3, 4, 5 hours, and it's actually the last thing they experience at the wedding. So what does it mean, though? What's the problem? The problem is receptions nowadays have become predictable. What is it, guys? It's food, speech, drink, dance, leave. Think about the last wedding you went to. What happened at the reception? You ate food. You probably watched some speeches. You probably had a drink.
Or 2.
If you indulge. You probably danced, if you indulge. And you left. Where does that lead us? What is the result? As a result, over time, and I feel like I've experienced this as well when I see a save the date, this has led to a decrease in attendance and a significantly lower conversion rate on invite to RSVP ratio.
Is that real?
So in regards to wedding attendance rates, look at this. Is actually this is an alarming statistic. 2014, 78% of people would show up to your wedding if you invited them. If you fast forward time, 2024, 59%. Other people say, I have work, etc. So all that means is, on average, you invite 100 people to your wedding, only 59 humans are showing. So what's different? How are we going to approach what's a different shift that we're looking to do? Here's what we realized. As we go, and tell me if you agree with this, Lauren, as we go through the wedding planning process, you realize more and more this is actually not really our day. It is our day, but it is actually it is equally as so your day as well.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
So what's going to be the difference here? Let's cut right to the chase, guys. Cut to the 4 things. When and where is this wedding? Wedding day schedule, the ultimate guest experience, and as well as how to actually sign up. So where is it? Boom. You knew that. You knew that. Margaritaville, that is a man-made beach. But this is the actual pictures of the resort. Pretty much down the street if you live in Orlando. If you don't, it's good. It says Sea in Paradise, super cool location. This comes to wedding day schedule. Ceremony 4 o'clock, cocktail hour 4:30, reception 5:30 to 9:30. Here's some common frequently asked questions. Can I bring my kids? Technically adults only. However, we do have an asterisk here. If you can't attend, and we like you, that's actually an important
thing. That's
big. If you can't attend because you need to bring your kids, then contact us beforehand and we can try to work something out. Is there a dress code?
Yes.
Yes. What colors can we not wear?
No ivory, no light blue because that's the wedding party, and no whites because I'm going to be in white.
That is true. And can we stay, if we're watching this video and we're like, holy smokes, I want to stay there too.
Yes.
You guys are staying there during the wedding night and the day after. What if I want to stay? Boom. What happens?
Well, we actually have a discounted rate for people who are attending our wedding to stay at the hotel. So if you are wanting to stay, you just let us know and we'll hook you up with a good rate.
So smart.
Yeah.
You are just so smart. Okay, guys. What is this? The ultimate guest. Let's just go back. I need to pre-frame this. We're only covering 4 things here, guys. The video is almost over. When and where is the wedding? Wedding day schedule. The ultimate guest experience. What is that? Let's just cut to the chase here. We understand invitation to RSVP ratios are declining. We understand receptions are predictable. This was a flash of potentially brilliance or something else. But this is probably one of the biggest differences between what this invitation means for you. We got Mr. Beast. But you knew about that. We got... Let that sit.
You're taking your jacket off. It's serious.
We got Mr. Beast. First of all, world-renowned global, guys. Mr. Beast with a thing of money. Here's the thing. The real thing is this. Obviously, we didn't actually get Mr. Beast. But that said, we got the literal next best thing. Read the prompt. Yeah, move the thing so you can see my face, right? Read the prompt. We got the literal next best thing. What is this? Andrew and Lauren winning games. Let's cut to the chase. If you know us locally, we may have told you already, but let's just check this out. We're trying to spice the things up, so check it out. This is you could think about it like Mr. Beast, but all it means is this. Let's actually cut it. Details. During the reception, 5:30 to 9:30 in the main ballroom, that's where the reception is going to be located. Is there unlimited drinks?
Yes.
Yes. Is there a 4-course meal included?
Yes.
Yes. Is there awesome speeches from loved ones?
Of course.
Yes. Is there a $5,000 DJ to play kick-ass music?
Yes.
And what is this at the bottom, you ask? Andrew and Lauren's weddings games. This sounds awesome. Starting at 6:30, an hour into the reception. What's going on? Here's what it is. Concept. 100-player single elimination game show-like experience. Grand prize, $1,000 cash. No, let me say that again. We are bringing $1,000 cash. Probably in ones, fives, tens, maybe singles. Make it more cash.
Who knows?
In a briefcase. Yes, one wedding guest will go home with $1,000 cash. What an awesome experience. How to play. How do you play? It's very important. Show up to the wedding. To do so, you must RSVP. My recommendation, if it were me across the other page of this YouTube video, I would RSVP today. How to win. Compete in the actual challenges. A series of challenges you will be presented to during the game. So let's check it out. Here's a sneak peek of some of the games. Let's give you a 30-second rundown. Number 1, pick a side. Is this actually in my situation? Let's move this over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. Number 1, here's the first game. Pick a side. Knowledge, instinct, loyalty. Players answer fun multiple choice questions about Andrew and Lauren by moving to side A or moving to side B. Wrong answer, that entire side is eliminated. This is probably where the largest majority of people will be eliminated. Last one standing on the right side wins. In other words, if you select the right answer, you stay in the game, go to the next question. Lauren, give us an example of what the possible question, something like this, could be. If Andrew's side is here, Lauren's side is here, what could it be?
Who said I love you first?
Yes. So, for example, who said I love you first? Go to Andrew's side if you think it's Andrew. Go to Lauren's side if you think it's Lauren. Whomever guesses wrong is completely eliminated. There could be 40 people eliminated. Here's the catch. How do you get to the next round? We will play that game until it becomes a top 12. When it's a top 12, we will go in a circle. We will begin Ultimate Scavenger Hunt. This is simple speed strategy observation. For example, 12 people. We will pull out an item from a list and we'll say, all right, everybody go find a brown left shoe. This won't actually be in the game, but for example, go find a brown left shoe. Go into the crowd, find a brown left shoe. That's not yours. Come back. Whomever does not come back with the challenge or they come back last is eliminated. We play that game until final 6. When it's final 6, dice of death. This is where it's completely chance. There's no skill. Oh, unless there is, you consider dice skill. There is no reference of knowledge, understanding Andrew and Lauren, the fun facts, etc. This is simply who rolls the highest dice. 2 lowest rolls is out. In the event of a tie, we will roll again. Next round, final 4, simply pick the right box. 3 green boxes, 1 red. If you pick the one that's red, you're out. The final 3 will advance to a split or steal for the final decision for who wins $1,000. If you know how this works, and you actually watch some cool challenges online, this is pretty sweet. You have 3 minutes to talk amongst the other 3 people. You'll have a blank envelope that you'll put in your answer. If you write split on your envelope, you are voting that you want to split the $1,000 3 ways, which is $333 split.
Yes.
If you write steal, you are voting to steal the $1,000 for yourself. What are some possible things that could happen? If all 3 people write split, they split $300. Everybody wants $300. If somebody writes steal and 2 people write split, they are the stealer. The other 2 win nothing. They win $1,000 cash. If more than 2 people write steal, everybody loses. Gosh. Additionally, on the bottom here, high-performing players will be bribed to exit the game. Very Mr. Beast fashion. In exchange for guaranteed prizes to eliminate players faster. That way we get faster rounds, more excitement, one ultimate champion. Extra prizes range from $10 to $100, for example. Let's pretend we make it to the ultimate scavenger hunt. It's actually taken a while to get through it. We'll probably go to one of the most competitive players and offer them a $100 Amazon Prime gift card. Or maybe we offer them a Nintendo Switch. Who knows? But that is the mystery of what it actually is. So quite fun, isn't it? Now with that said, how do we actually sign up for this wedding? How do we get to the greatest reception of all time that they'll probably talk about for the next 30 years? Guarantee your spot today, entry into the best wedding ever. So there's 3 things you have to do. It's right here on the screen. First thing you have to do is call out of work. If you didn't catch it, the date's on a Saturday. So hopefully if you work a typical job where you have the weekends off, you don't even have to call out of work. And we paid the wedding venue extra to have it on a Saturday to ensure your attendance. Now, if you happen to work on a Saturday, you have exactly 200 days from today's date, if my math is correct,
Yes.
to call out of work. Get your PTO. See what you can do. That's if you're a W-2 corporate employee. However, if you're self-employed, have a conversation with yourself.
Talk to yourself.
Look in the mirror. Make sure you call out of work. With that said, second thing, tell your friends and family. I'm going to be busy
Why
on the
not?
23rd, Saturday, January 23rd, that week, 2027, I'm off because I've got my spot into the best wedding ever. That's very important. Now, here's the thing. Last thing. You've received this text. You got to this video by this first link. You must. This is very important. If this is any importance to you, save the date. This is where we actually get your invitation to send your RSVP invitation. We cannot send your RSVP invitation if you do not click save the date. So look,
Yes.
Check this out. You click save the date. Where's it going to take me? Are we still on screen recording? I hope so. Let's just continue the tutorial. You click this button if you're on laptop, if you're on phone, it opens up. Wow, what an awesome couple. These guys are getting married.
Yeah.
What is going on with this? Okay, there's 2 buttons to click. You click the give your info button. You type in your initial. You type in your last name. Let's see what happens here. Boom. It's going to show up if we had your contacts in your phone. Some of you guys, we actually didn't have the contacts in our phone. Lauren just got a new phone. So if you don't see your name, you click don't see your name. Fill in all your information, review, and submit. This is a very important step. As a bonus lesson, assuming you've done that, find out more about our story. Lauren, wouldn't you find this fascinating? We have a website.
Yeah.
Okay? With that website, click the gallery button. This is actually astonishing stuff. Why don't you watch this 8-minute video about how she said yes? Right? Would you recommend they watch that?
I'd recommend.
Find out
it.
about our story. Look, I take 8 minutes, surprise my family. I explain to essentially my entire family of how I met Lauren, why she's the greatest girl in the entire universe,
Yeah.
why I decided to marry her, and then I pop the question. You get to see exactly how about the question. So that is some cool stuff. I would recommend you give that a swing. With that, hope to see you guys there.